This is a wall sit with a bicep curl. It's exactly what it sounds like. So let's take a look at how I got into this position. You see, I'm going to kind of end up reversing myself to get out of it. But I'm going to find the spot I'm going to work with. I've got the weights with me. I've put them down the floor, just a bit off the wall between where my feet are going to be. Then I'm going to step away from the wall a few steps. As I work my way down, you can use your hands to help lower your hips down onto the wall. And you're going to go as low as you're able to tolerate pain-free with good form. So if you go as low as you can, the more challenging. Higher up is going to be less challenging. And if you're way up here, that's fine. You go to wherever you can, so it's challenging for you. Anyway, so from there, we're then going to set our feet about hip width apart and parallel. That parallel is going to be second and third toes facing straight forward, not your big toe, but the second and third toes facing straight forward. And my knees are going to be right in line with the middle of their respective foot there. So right's right over the middle of the right, left is right over the middle of the left. They're not inside of my feet, not outside, right in line with the midline there. And then once I have the weights up with me, I'm going to make sure I've got my hips, upper back, and head up against the wall here, and everything, my abdominal muscles all bracing in towards my spine here to secure my core. But to get the weights, I want to make sure I got the weights right between my feet. So I'm going to reach down and I'm going to, ideally it's with as straight of a back as you can. If you got to hunch forward a little bit, you got to do what you got to do to get into position. But as soon as I have the weights, shoulders are squeezed back. I'm trying to get my back up nice and straight and tall. And then I'm back up here against the wall. So again, hips against the wall, upper back, head against the wall, abdominal muscles braced in towards the spine. But since I'm weight bearing now, shoulders are backing down for sure. I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades into my back pockets. I've kind of got the wall to fight there. I'm kind of pressing my shoulders into the wall. That's okay. Just adjust yourself, get those shoulders back. And then from here, you're going to do a curl based on the palm position you've been instructed for. So that can either be a palms up curl, or it can be a palms in curl. Or if you're really going to step it up there, you could do a palms down curl. I would hold off on the palms down unless you've been instructed to do that. Palms in is going to be a little bit easier on the bicep and a little bit easier on the shoulder if you're dealing with something shoulder, trying to avoid some pain there. Palms up is going to be the most challenging on that bicep there. So each one, they're just different functional positions. We deal with these different positions throughout our life, but I would say start with palms up or palms in if you have not been instructed, or you can just chime in and see if you can figure out what your instructor wants you to do. But right there, you're going to knock out however many reps you've been told to do so. And then once you have finished, you're going to reverse it all down. You're going to set those weights down between your feet. Come back up, use your hands to press your hips off the wall, and you can step your feet back and come back out of it. Those legs might feel a bit toasty, and you're working it. That there's your wall sit with a bicep curl.